I thought I'd come out here and look at the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. Power's out over here. Go over to Hermann Park and see what's doing. Sign down, no big deal. Traffic lights are out all the way down. See if I can get across real quick. Thank you. People out walking their dogs. A lot of debris. Some ponding water. More debris. Part of a tree down over there. There's no power in this area. Birds are out. More trees down over there. I just have to watch out for down power lines too. We had a tree fall last week right here. A lot of trees were stressed out by last year's heat wave. A lot of branches blown around. this is a broken branch. Oh, and I'm walking west on Hermann Avenue. Now we'll go into Hermann Park. Alright, trees dropped a lot of branches. Like after most hurricanes, the weather actually gets pretty nice. But you have all this to contend with. Let's see if I can get over there. Our first fatality in Beryl in Houston was someone being killed by a tree dropping on them. A friend I know also had her porch destroyed by a falling tree. So the trees so far have fared better than I thought they would. Oh, we have another tree down over here across the way. If I hear any creaking from any of these trees, I'm jumping out of the way. More branches down. These trees have been thinned out a whole lot. Well, looks like something happened up here. No, just someone walking their dog. Well, the park garbage can stayed okay. We'll see how the wildlife did in a few. I hear the birds. Wow, this one got stripped bare. How did this one here? Oh, we have some broken branches off this old boy. I'll stick to the center of the path here. Well, as soon as the power gets back up in the area, I'm sure we're gonna hear a lot of repair sounds. Beryl sort of reminds me of Hurricane Alicia back in 1983. It came in and stayed a hurricane all the way up to Bush Intercontinental, which is on the north side of Houston. There's another tree that just splintered over here. Oh, the squirrels are running around now. Oh, more branches down over here. Huge one. Part of the driving range is damaged. They're cleaning it up right now. Oh, runners are getting out. More tree damage over here. I don't know what happened downtown because I'm out of power. So I'm filming this on what I have left on my camera. So there should be, there's more of the damage on the golf course. A lot of the tree branches are dragged off the road by civilians to clear the way, especially here in McGregor. This leads straight to the hospitals. So you'll see a lot of ambulances using this route. Now the Brace Bayou started flooding yesterday, but it went down pretty quickly, which surprised me. But in these windstorms, you see a little less rain than you do in, say, a storm like Ike, or really Harvey was probably the worst ever. Another light pole damaged, which is kind of common for any storm to do damage like that. But this is a mess here. We'll go this way. Okay, this is not as bad as I expected. That's good. Oh, these beautiful old oaks, and they held up really well. Looks like we have more down up here. We were in the eye wall like forever yesterday. That's why I expected a lot more damage. What I expected up here. Hopefully I can get through. I saw runners coming through, so I think I can. So the wood chippers are going to be out in force soon. Oh, here's another big one down. You can see it was rotten from the inside. So it was barely hanging in there. In Houston's summer heat, you don't want to lose a single tree, but sometimes that happens. Looks like we have a fairly young tree down here. But this one came out by the roots. See? No. This baby snapped in half. Look, it twisted off. So, and here's another branch down. Some more branches down. Still not as bad as I thought it would be. Morning. This area was completely flooded. You can see where the debris stopped. That was completely covered in water down there. People are getting out and going back to their routines, even though they may not have power or water. You just do what you need to do. It's more like most of these trees were pruned rather than knocked down. Let's see how my favorite tree's doing. He's up ahead. Here's Spidey. I always think he looks like a spider. He, she, maybe them. Oh, Spidey did better than most of them. Oh, there's another tree down over the way. This one was a root collapse. What's surprising is all the water we had, the ground absorbed it fairly quickly. You can see people, the ambulances flying by here. During COVID, that's all you heard. Ambulances flying by. Ah, the ducks made it through. More branches down. What's going to happen is once everyone can get back to work and the highways are all open, because 288 was closed for a long time yesterday. Another damaged light pole, no biggie. Med Center lost power around 5 a.m. like the rest of us in the area, but all their generators kicked in not long after that. But it looks like they're up completely now. Another tree over there, broken up. Okay, Bentop Hospital. You can kind of see the sign through the trees. And then down the street further is Hermann Hospital. Or Hermann Memorial, it's called now. more damage over here. A lot more trees down on this part of the park. Now watch out or I'm gonna fall over. Now, the zoo's over here, and they were closed yesterday, and they'll be closed today. All their buildings are built to hurricane standards, so to keep the animals safe. But they're still without power, so I guess they're operating on generators. You know, for the aquariums and stuff like that. Yeah, I expected this tree up here to come down. It was another rotten tree. You can see how it's covered in moss. Hardly any leaves. It was on its way out. Oh, and it had a lot of ball moss on it, which is a really toxic parasite to trees. Okay. Like I said, the park maintenance guys will be out here picking this up, and the golf course. The zoo kept the staff on overnight through the whole storm to keep the animals safe. You can hear them through the fence. Sounds like a changing of the guard. The fresh people are coming in. Now, a lot of the streets were flooded in Houston. Today, they're pretty good, and the reason is Houston uses its streets as storm drains during events like these. And for a person who's lived in Houston for a while, you know it and accept it. New people to the city don't understand that when there's a lot of rain, you park your car in high ground and wait it out. It's annoying, but it's part of living in Houston. Oh, we have this makeshift lake right here, draining onto the street right here. And you can see how the streets operate as storm drains. Now, during the storm, I imagine there was a lot more water here. elephants out. He's all good over there. Let's see. The scrim's usually up to protect the animals from prying eyes like me. This guy's usually a lot noisier in the morning. You can see him through the fence. We have the largest herd of Asian elephants in the U.S. and they're a breeding herd. And that's the male section. And the females and the kids are up this way. This is their barn. To watch out here. I think I'll cross back over. Wait for this car. Chainsaws are out. Oh, my mistake. That was the male barn. This is the female barn. And the kiddos are in that little barn too. So these were all upgraded 5 years back. And all of it's to meet the hurricane standards. Just like after Tropical Storm Allison, the whole med center was upgraded. Generators were moved from the basement up to first and second floors. Now in Houston, when the city or the county, Harris County, tells you to stay put, it's always a good idea. Small branches snapped off over here. Let's see. Looks like the roof held up really well. It's brand new, so. When I moved down here, the building standards weren't very strict, but they've been upgraded so much after storm that the houses can stand up to a lot of stuff, except the proverbial tree dropping on top of you. So we see employees cutting branches away in the golf course and the park. We'll go look at the new part of the park and see how it fared. Again, this isn't as bad as I thought it would when I was watching that wind go through. Pine tree lost a branch. Oh, another big tree down. No, just branches. Normally, a day like today, even though it's early, you'd start seeing a lot more cars in the parking lot. People coming to just walk around, jog. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Another electrical box. Another light pole damaged. Again, to be expected. Oh, poor baby. We have a big tree down over here. Another large branch just ripped off. Well, I'm not getting through here, so hopefully someone will rescue some pine cones and replant. Man, if someone needed some wood, working wood, this would be perfect. You have people using the golf course path to jog on. A lot of the cross-country athletic teams train out here. Got tree trimmers coming in. Another light pole down. Hey Duck, how'd you fare? Okay? Oh, good. Sorry, no food. Park people are out already assessing. These people driving are going to the Med Center. They work there. That's our leading employer in Houston, the Texas Med Center. These trees did really well over here. And so did the ones here. Just a branch down, another branch down, nothing major. Looks like the buildings didn't, other than losing power, most of them are doing okay. I can't say what the roofs look like though. I know ours is, the roof's still on, that's what I can say. Ah, this is dangerous. It's a branch hung up, a big one hung up in the, oh, that's the top. It snapped off, okay. There's another branch down. Everyone's assessing the damage right now. I think they'll be surprised. That's the Science Museum. Oh, there's a tree across the park. The whole root ball fell over. Looks like the butterfly area held up well. Sam Houston's still there. Ooh, he's all nice and clean. He, like the rest of the buildings around here, got a power wash. Morning. Okay. There's Sam Houston, and he's pointing to the San Jacinto battlefield. A little Texas history for you. More branches down. But again, nothing too bad. The ducks are flying around. I used to live down in Clear Lake where NASA is, but I moved into town. And from what I hear, Clear Lake's out of power right now. Even though they're tied into the NASA grid, but I'm tied into the medical center grid, and I don't have power, so. But you may think it looks bad, but to me it doesn't, because after Alicia, you drive around and there would be boats sitting on top of railroad tracks, and you're wondering how they got up there. So it's kind of relative. I just expected more trees down. And more of the older trees, but a lot of the young trees were destroyed too. Here's the rail. See, they have power over here. And I'm hot. It is, I'm gonna guess, around 80 degrees and humid. I'm going to cut through the park renovations and see how they fared, since everything's new here, except for the trees. See, the ducks are out. Oh, there they are. Hey, duckies. I'll see a small tree just planted is down. I wonder if they can set that one back up. The sculpture's fine. I'll just head around the lake and then I'll call it quits. I like this area because it's kind of quiet. You can hear frogs, birds. Okay. Oh, we have a tree down. Oh, this one really got splintered. An older tree. Not one of the new plantings. So, you can see it just fell over. The wetlands area looks good. Looks like the playground area is fine. Hermann Park doesn't look damaged at all. I mean, Hermann Hospital. Helicopter sitting up there. Hobby was back up at about 8 last night, so it was up and running. I can hear the planes going over right now. I'm sure Bush is up, but like I said, no power, no news. A couple more snap trees. These two were dying anyway, so... And this one doesn't look too healthy either. It's almost like the storm was taking out the diseased stuff. Oh man, the picnic area here looks like it got destroyed. More branches down. I wonder how the merry-go-round did. Let's go see real quick. Okay, this is some root balls falling over. This is where the roots don't have time to grip onto the soil, or the soil's too saturated to hold the tree up. Well, everything looks good there. Can't get over there, but okay. The gorilla's okay across the park. cooler over here because of the lake. And here we go. The zoo's over here. You can hear the generators going. So they're operating on generators. Morning. Well, the fountains aren't operating because the park has no power. Sam Houston. There's the Pioneer obelisk. That's fine. Again, power washed. The geese are out. Well, those are the Egyptian geese over there. Morning.